Hi, I'm Kirby Allison. I'm back here in London at the Piccadilly Arcade. One of the leading arcades for the well-dressed gentlemen. Have been serving gentlemen here in London and from around the world for centuries, literally. Some of my favorite heritage firms are based here, and one in particular that I'm excited to visit today is Budd Shirtmakers. You'll remember in our last video, I met with Bespoke shirtmaker Darren to have my measurements taken for my first bespoke shirt from Budd. After he's drafted that pattern, it is now time for that first fitting where we get to see his work tried on for the first time. So join me as I walk inside Budd Shirtmakers for my first fitting for this incredible bespoke shirt. Oh, Darren.
Kirby.
Great to see you.
Good to see you again.
Yep.
You well?
Always a pleasure to be back in London.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Yeah, we're here for the first fitting of this shirt that not only have you worked on, but we had the privilege of seeing you draft the pattern of, and actually visiting the factory to see, it or one like it made.
Yeah, full insight into it all. So good. So we've got the shirt here for you for its first fitting stage. Yeah.
Beautiful. So this is an actual finished shirt then?
Yes, we have to make it as a finished item.
Okay.
We don't have the luxury of letting it in, taking it out with the inseams. We have to make it as a finished item. We want you to live with it, wash and wear it, live with it a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
well, what are you looking for? I mean, this is the first fitting, right? So we filmed you taking the measurements, which was done here, at Budd. We filmed you drafting the pattern, which was a privilege, and then actually visiting the factory in Andover and seeing the shirts made. And so here we are, we're at the first fitting. What are you looking for as the cutter out of this?
Yeah, for it to be kind of clean, want it to be sort of clean through the shoulders, you're nice and slim, so we want to, give you a nice silhouette through the body, but it has to be practical. Yeah. It has to be comfortable. You have to be able to wear it, work in it, sit at a desk. So what I look for is it to be clean, to be comfortable, and for you to be happy with it ultimately. But just a nice kind of clean silhouette really is what we want. Yeah.
And how much of that is, your eye as the cutter, evaluating it versus, the customer, because everyone has different preferences in terms of sleeve lengths and the, circumference of the cuffs. How much of it is the customer's kind of evaluation of certain details and your eye picking up on things that maybe only a pattern maker would pick up on?
Yeah, I mean, I think things like the collar size, sleeve length, cuff circumference, as you mentioned, that's a real personal thing. Yeah. So you'll always kind of bow down to what the customer wants and what you're comfortable with. Things that I'll kind of pick up on is, the shoulder rake, what needs to be picked up and if anything needs to be made bigger, longer, shorter, things like that. I mean, people, as I think I said before, are a bit more educated on clothes and having stuff made now. Yeah. So they said, I'd like it a little bit shorter here or a bit more room through there. But I think ultimately it's more of a comfort thing. So I look to kind and tidy it up a little bit, but then I'll take guidance from the customer as to what they want the collar and the sleeves to feel like.
And how it feels. Yeah. And of course, one of the really unique things about Budd is that you guys are drafting and cutting everything for the bespoke service right here on site. So your board is just literally right at the top of these stairs.
Right above us. I mean, when I came in to greet you, it was downstairs. So, sometimes when this little shop is a bit busy, we have bespoke customers, we bring them upstairs. And it's, it's almost like a sort of, Willy Wonka in a chocolate factory moment when they come up there. But we do it all here,
And so based off this measurement, I mean, this fitting, you'll take notes and then just walk upstairs and I guess modify the pattern.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, so just do the little tweaks that we need to do. So.
Yeah, and all this exists on paper. That's kind of the living blueprint, if you will.
Yeah. So we keep all the patterns upstairs, and any modifications or changes that you want to make or have to be made, then we do it on the pattern. So yeah.
And how much refinement occurs from the first shirt to the second shirt to the third? I mean, I would imagine that, there's always going to be some changes on the first fitting shirt because, it's a process of refinement.
Yeah.
I mean, when do you see that really kind of, stabilizing or plateauing?
Well, I think this is the kind of crux of it, really. We need to get this pattern right. So if we need another go at it, on a second fitting, it'll only be minor bits, and hopefully then we've kind of got it now. It might need a little bit more, that's the nature of the business we're in. But yeah, once you're happy with this shirt, then, the next order will come as that.
Yeah.
It's, it's a little less, fittings after fitting like it is with tailoring.
Yeah.
Once we get this pattern nailed, then it's pretty plain sailing.
It's one of the things I like about shirt making is, yes, the tolerances are much finer in a shirt than a suit.
Yeah.
But, once you refine that pattern and you're happy with it, you don't have to do fittings, from order to order. You can just continue to order shirts. Your pattern is used. You've got the confidence that every shirt is going to fit like every other shirt.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, for 10 years, for 15 years, that consistently is really something that, you can rely on. And that is going to be made to the same quality standard.
Yeah, that's what we aim for. And as you know yourself, a cotton sort of 120 yarn will probably differ in feel than a 170. So you think, well, this feels a little bit different. But ultimately, it is exactly the same shirt. It's just the quality of the cotton or the difference of the cotton is it gives it a different feel. So, yeah.
Well, great. Well, I guess let me go try it on.
Yeah, excellent.
All right, so here we are.
Yeah. First fitting.
Yeah.
It's a good start. It's a good start. I think as we spoke about, we want it to be clean through here, which I think we've got. You've got a nice silhouette through the body. It's nice and clean. It's not too tight. Yeah, you've got that bit of play in there. I think looking at it, the collar's a bit big, but we allow for that to for shrinkage, so that will shrink up. The sleeve length looks about right. They're sitting on the break of your hand, which is where we want it to be. You've got this bit of fullness here, which we allow for shrinkage again. So I just, a few alterations that we make, but wash and wear it a few times.
Yeah.
And I think the length will be good. But what I think I want to do is just reduce the sleeve, because I know you like a bit more of a slimmer sleeve.
Yeah.
Not too much, where if we take too much away.
Yeah, it still need to be able to bend my elbow.
Yeah, you've got that pressure point there. So I think we can thin it.
There's a little bit of just kind of looseness right here that I'd like to see kind of trimmed.
But if we take a bit more out of it here, I think we'll get it to where you're happy with it to be.
Okay.
But the shoulders look nice. The silhouette of the body looks nice. Yeah. Again, the newness as well. When you launder it, the dressing that's in the linings, the cotton linings in the collar, in the hem,
a little bit.
Everything will soften and shrink. And
is this fused or floating?
It's floating canvas, but what we do to crisp up your collars as well, we use a cotton canvas which we fuse onto the floating canvas.
Oh, really? Okay.
So it gives it a bit more crispness.
Stiffness.
Yeah. But it's not fused onto the material. You do have the floating canvas.
I like that softness.
Good start. I think this is where we want it to be clean. I'm just going to reduce your cross chest a bit more. You see, by doing that, we just clean up this part of the shirt here so it looks nice and clean under your jackets and stuff. How about the back shoulders? You've got sloping shoulders. That looks good.
Yeah. We put in darts.
We put darts because in my opinion, that's the only way you can take that kind of bounce out the small of the back. So it's a good start. It's a good start.
Yeah. And so this is a trial shirt, right? So it doesn't have the monogram, right? No. And I guess in a bespoke order, when does that first shirt? Which one counts as the first shirt you pay for? Is that when we at this stage, or is this
to a certain degree? But when we kind of just do the little tweaks that we spoke about and send it to you, we say, right, okay.
So once you're happy with it,
once you've laundered it a few times, and you live with it a little bit, as I say, you might, Darren, just make the sleeves a little bit longer, a little bit shorter, or make the collar a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Once we kind of nail those little bits, then we're good to go. But that's the kind of the start of the shirt for you. So,
and that is an important point because how you launder your shirts or how they're dry cleaned really does have an impact on how much it shrinks.
Yeah.
So it's, although you guys could say, well, we expect it to shrink 1/4 of an inch, could shrink more than that depending on how you launder it.
Oh, yeah.
Or could shrink less. And that's why I guess, really to validate this, you've got to take it home and run it through the same process that you would do with your shirts normally.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you said dry clean. We wouldn't recommend...
Not dry clean, but we send them to the dry cleaners to laundry.
To launder them, because dry cleaning and the chemicals, the percolene that they use just, rots the natural sort of oils in the fibre.
Okay.
But it has to be convenient for you as well. We don't want you to kind of send it to some sort of ultra kind of laundry. Just wash it, The less you do with it, the better, as you know. Just a 30, 40 degree wash.
Yeah.
Leave it to dry naturally and be better. But it will shrink, and over a period of time, as you know yourself, they don't get any bigger. You might get an 1/8, every year or so on it. So,
I've been put on notice by my tailors, so they sent me a scale home at my last fitting.
Ah, right, okay,
Well, should I go put a tie on and a jacket and see what that is as well?
See how it goes, and we'll have a look at that together then. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, let's go and have a look.
Well, I have to say, with the tie on, the collar seems perfect.
Yeah.
Whereas before we spoke about bringing that in a little bit, now that I'm wearing the tie, I don't think I'd change it, especially considering it'll shrink a little bit once it's laundered.
Yeah, it's a nice shape. It's going to work well with your jacket and everything. We'll do that in a minute. But, that extra fullness, that space, where you draw your tie up, it's just gathering a bit here, which is why we want you to wash it. Let the shrinkage come down, and it should be okay for you, I think. It's a nice...
Never second-guessed a good shirt maker, because you were spot on. Really, it's like,
Yeah, but it's such a personal thing. Collar sizes and stuff like that. It's always the one that I bow down to the customer and what they want, really.
You have to defer on some things, but not everything, right?
Yeah.
Well, with the tie on, I have to say it feels even more comfortable.
Yeah, good.
And especially tucked in now. It's very comfortable in the body, right?
Yeah.
It's got the right amount of,
You're not getting
movement.
Too much over here. But again, just in general with the shirt, when you wash it and everything softens down, it'll be a different shirt.
Yeah.
So
shall we chat with the jacket?
Try it with the jacket. I'll grab that for you.
Thank you.
So it looks nice and clean. This sits under the lapels of your jacket nicely, which is what we want, not kicking over and stuff. Yeah, looks really nice.
Yeah.
No problem. Just want to check the sleeves. They're sitting where you want them to sit, just in the break of your hand. So, but there's a little bit that can come off of that, which is what we,
From the circumference?
Not on the length of it, because you're getting a bit of a break here, but we want it to come up a little bit. And I think we'll be in good shape.
The only other thing, as far as buttons, these are the thick mother of pearl.
Yeah.
Can we do the thin ones?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So I just would note that. Find them slightly easier to button.
Sure.
And then we'll add the monogram, which we've already
absolutely. That's normal for the sample.
Yeah,
we don't we get it as we want it, and then we'll put the monogram on.
And then for the actual shirt, the buttons can be sewn on with shanks?
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Great.
No problem. So, small buttons, that's fine. Perfect. No, it's a good start.
Yeah, well, I think it's an excellent start.
Promising good start. So I'm pleased.
I'm very excited.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing for me that you're happy and excited about it.
Yeah.
So,
with the collar on or with the tie on, with the jacket on, it feels great.
Thank you. Yeah, but it looks good as well. I'm pleased that we're almost there, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Darren, thank you.
Absolutely.
So how much longer? So from this point, you'll go upstairs. You'll make those alterations to the pattern.
Yeah.
And then how long does that process take? And then how long until maybe?
Well, so we have to do what we do upstairs, recut it as we need to, send it to Andover. So 3 weeks, something like that, and then we'd be looking to mail it to you back home. And
exciting. Right in time for whenever I get home.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, great. Well, Darren, thank you so much.
It's a pleasure as always. Thank you.
Cheers. Well, here we are. What a privilege. First fitting at Budd Shirtmakers. Arguably one of the most famous shirt makers here in London. And I have to say, I mean, it's such a testament to the Bespoke process, just the refinement that happens through the fitting process. I mean, it's such an integral part to the Bespoke process itself, because it is what allows you to get that perfect fit. So here we are, first fitting. Darren is gonna take those adjustments upstairs to the boards. Again, he's cutting right here on premises, make those modifications to the paper pattern, recut the first shirt, send it to Andover, and then that's my first shirt. So there we go. If this is your first time watching the channel, make sure you hit that red subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, give us the honor of the thumbs up. And of course, let me know what you think in the comments section below. And if you haven't had an opportunity to visit KirbyAllison.com, please take a moment to do so. Of course, it's the best way to support the content that we're filming on this channel. And there you'll find the largest selection of luxury garment care and shoe care accessories in the world, as well as other great clothing accessories like this beautiful sovereign grade necktie, pocket squares, socks, braces, and so much more. And of course, I'm Kirby Allison, and I love to help the well-dressed acquire and care for their wardrobes while exploring the world of quality, craftsmanship, and tradition. Thanks for watching.